Evan. Since day one, you've made it impossibly easy to love you. Before meeting you, I don't think I believed in love at first sight, or even that it was possible to fall in love as fast as we did. But our love story quickly proved me wrong. In a matter of days, I felt like I had known you my whole life.
Cara, sitting with you in Washington Square Park, I told you I loved you, and you returned the sentiment. I thank God every day for that, and that we were on the same page, because nowhere in any dating playbook, especially for New York City, does it say I love you, or have your wedding ceremony location in mind 2 months into your new relationship.
When we're far apart, I fall apart.
Nothing has ever made more sense to me than you being my person.
When we're far apart.
And I will never stop doing whatever it takes to be worthy as yours.
For anyone who doesn't know, Cara and Evan and Jen are obsessed with the TV show Friends. Jen and I wanted to share a few readings with you all today, not from the Bible, but from our episode list of Friends. The first episode, the one with Evan and a fish. This started with Evan moving to New York City, and I was equally green to living in New York City, and I planned to meet him in a random Midtown hotel. When I got there, there was this baby-faced blonde kid sitting at a computer.
Evan's extremely loyal, selfish, selfless, compassionate, and is always a glass half full type of guy. He's always going out of his way for friends and family. I can't think of another person on this planet that I would call if I were in trouble. He's one of one, and I love this dude to death.
And I'll never forget that to celebrate us moving in together and an impending 2 years of living with one another, we did as all good roommates do. We went to have Thai food. Evan opted for a new fish dish, looking like it was gonna splash you, eyes open, and I knew from that moment we'd probably be bonded for life.
Ooh, honey, I wanna be inside your arms tonight. Ooh, honey, I wanna be inside your arms tonight.
So the next episode brings us to a really important part of the story, and it's where Cara comes into the family. It's called The One with the Fourth Roommate. The first day of Yelp, we started with 84 people, there's a couple of us here, and we were lucky enough that Cara was one of them. I'll never forget the first Friday Yelp happy hour. Halfway through the night, Evan came up to me and asked, "So, what do you think of Cara?" And I said, "She's a good one." It wasn't long before Cara and Evan made it official, and all of a sudden, our 3-person apartment added a fourth.
Ooh, honey, I wanna be inside your arms tonight.
Cara, even though you've been part of our family for so long now, today it became official. So Mom and I would like to welcome you to the Schuster family.
I wanna be inside your arms tonight.
The last one we'll share is probably the best one of all. It's called The One with the Happily Ever After. I don't think I speak only for myself when I say that we knew from the very beginning that you guys were perfect for one another.
We're so happy to be celebrating with you, and I'm blessed to be able to call you my family. I know we have so many more episodes to come, and I can't wait to be in every single one of them with you both.
I'll get you home when you are tired. Stand next to you when you're in the fight.
Let's go.
I'll get you.
Looking back, I can name 3 things that helped fate bring us together. A bottle of wine, a very cute dog, and Yelp. It was that very first day of training that changed everything. It was the first day I met you. Our first of many shared bottles of wine came about a week later, followed by my introduction to Marley. And while we kid, it wasn't the wine or even the dog that sold me. It was you.
Oh God. Oh my God. Hi. Wow. Give me a spin. Wow. You're the most compassionate, selfless, loving, empathetic person that I know. You welcomed Marley into your life like he was always your own. That dog saved my life, and you saved ours. I've grown in so many ways, and I can't imagine where I'd be if I didn't have you by my side these past 8 years.
Cara never had a serious boyfriend in high school or college, so I knew it was a big deal when she didn't stop talking about this Evan guy. She'd come home to our apartment in Harlem and say things like, I don't know, there's just something about him. The more I got to know Evan, the more I realized he is exactly who she is.
Now, I could tell immediately that Evan had found someone so much like him when it comes to making people feel special. Not only is she smart, beautiful, talented, but she embodies those qualities that I always looked up to in him.